Alright, hi guys, welcome back to another video. I am working on a vintage doll that I got from Goodwill, and it's from 1989, and it's a boy full vinyl. I just got paint on this. It's like all over my hands. I will fix it in a second. It's from Goodwill. It's a full vinyl doll. I've already changed all the eyes. Before it had the acrylic eyes. As soon as I changed the eyes, I was in love with it. And this is anatomically correct, so I'm going to try to keep that out of YouTube. I literally just got paint all over myself because it wouldn't be a video if I wasn't messing up already. Give me a second to fix that situation. Okay, I got it fixed up. It is 107 degrees outside. It is so hot, my goodness. So I'm just going to kind of work, finish up a little bit on the doll here. So originally he was very, very orange. And I was like, I kind of didn't know if I was going to be able to fix it, but I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to, just go with it. These are old dolls, they're vintage, and that, type of vinyl doll has a bit of orange to it. So I kind of just did the best that I could to tone it down. And yeah, it's, I think it's fine. I think really once I change the eyes, it looks so much better. So I'm really happy with it. I really am. I think this doll is so cute. I had one of these when I was little. It was a girl. I don't know whatever happened to it. I think it was a little bit, I'm literally in my own frame. I think it was a little bit smaller than this one. This one's a little bit bigger. I also have a Drinkin' Wet that I got from the Goodwill. I'm gonna see if I can take off the head and see if the mechanism actually even works, but we'll see. Just something different to try, right? It's been taking paint pretty well, so I'm happy with that. And I'm not trying to make it like too overdone because I wanted to keep, a lot of the doll features of it, if that makes sense. Just kind of like restoring it and making it look a little bit more real. So be fun. The one thing I've been having the most trouble with is the hair, because every time that I bake it, it gets a little bit dry looking. So I think I'm going to try varnishing it and then see what happens if I place hair on, like the paint on top of it. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I went back to Goodwill today to see if there was any more dolls there. There wasn't. So just do this one for now. I went and got the 12-foot skeleton today. Since my birthday is next month, I've wanted the 12-foot skeleton since it came out a couple of years ago, but I saved up and this was my birthday present to myself, and I'm going to put it out on September 15th, which is my anniversary, my wedding anniversary, and a week before my birthday. So well, Jack and my birthday, it's not just my birthday. I share my birthday with my son, so he will be 12 and I will be 40. Exciting. So, and then I went back to the Halloween store and I was like, after you get like the thing that you've wanted forever, and it's kind of like the holy grail of the Halloween decorations, I'm like, I couldn't even fathom getting something from the Halloween store. I'm like, I've made it. I've gotten my 12-foot skeleton. So that'll be my Halloween decoration from now until the day I die. So I'm really excited. I told my husband, I'm like, I'm gonna put a Santa hat on it Christmas time. I've seen people do that. He doesn't think I'm serious, but I am actually serious. Okay, so I'm gonna put some varnish on the head and see if that helps when I go back to add a little bit more hair. Let's see. The glass eyes are so cute on this doll. I know that he looks super surprised, but that's okay. Because with the other eyes, he looked just like a, like a doll. So now he kind of looks like more like a baby, more like a a real baby face, especially if you know, have him in a carrier from a distance. He looks really real. Yeah, so this is adding a little bit of shine, so, which I love. Yeah, it's just like bringing it together, and then I'll do a little bit of the wet effect too, like under the eyes and stuff, and that'll be good. And then it won't look like so like dry, caked on. So I just need to add a little bit more color to the ears for sure. It's got a little bit of, here's a trick, guys. If you get something on your doll that hasn't baked yet or has baked, you can always use a Mr. Clean white pad, and it should take it off pretty easily. I don't know what this is. I think it's just this is vinyl, and that works pretty good. Okay, cool. I'm just putting a little bit of the pink red inside the ears. Nothing crazy. Just want to make sure everything looks smooth, because you can see inside the mouth it needs to be smoothed out a little bit. There's just like an unevenness, so I'm going to do the same thing with the wet effect after I bake this inside the mouth. But it looks really good. I'm happy with it. I'm trying not to do, like I just said, I'm trying not to do like make it overdone, because I have a tendency to like keep adding to it, and like my original thought was just to keep it more like authentic to the doll and not make it try to make it look like a real baby, because that's not my goal. I really wanted it just to be, you know, oh hello, that's blue, just to be a little bit upgraded. Well, that was a happy accident, I think. Okay, and I'm just going to blend everything out here. Now you can see there's red on the toes there, and I'm going to do the same thing, go down here and just see if I can get some of the extra that didn't quite make it. And then I'll have to add the nails again. That's okay. It was like some of it made it on and then some of it didn't. But that's okay. When you're working with really old vinyl like this, where you're not even really sure where the doll has been, it's no amount of, you know, cleaning is really going to really make sure that the paint goes on like super even. So you'll run into situations where some of it will take and other places won't take, and that's okay. Just make sure you're being mindful of it and like watching it, because, you know, some parts of the toes was taking paint and the other half wasn't. So you can either make the decision to like leave it off entirely or go back and add it and keep trying to add it with like varnish and stuff. So I'm just trying to do, you know, the different, just, you know, show a little bit of color on the bottom of the feet and the ankles. Just not so it's like all the same color, you know? And this was kind of a happy accident that it came apart, because I wasn't about to take it apart because I didn't know if I was going to be able to get it back together, but it came apart pretty easily after it was after it was heated in the oven. And then hopefully I'll be able to get it back together, right? I'm going to put some weight in it too, so this should be good. Alright, that looks pretty good. And it's good that it was taken apart because I can get into like the little nooks and crannies, whereas before I was trying to do it and it wasn't really working. When it's all one piece like that, it's like really difficult to paint and manage. But so I'm gonna bake this. I'm gonna work on the torso off camera, and then I will come back and varnish the legs with you guys, I think. And I gotta re-add the toenails for sure. So, alright, I'm gonna go ahead and bake this and I will be back. Alright, so I'm just gonna finish up varnishing the baby, and maybe in the next video I will show you how I'm gonna weight it. We'll see if I get to that, but anyway, thank you guys for hanging out. You can see I got my Halloween nails over there. Put them on. My nails are gross right now. I had planned on doing them before I was gonna make a video, but that's fine. I know you guys don't judge me about that, so but maybe in the next video I'll have really cool Halloween nails. That's my goal. So anyway, this doll should be available soon. I'm gonna just finish up a few little details, and yeah, so cute. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Okay guys, so I've come to the end of the first video and I want to show you the final product. Here is the little boy. He's dressed. I was just taking some photos of him, but yeah, he's got like a little bit of coloring laid down on his feet and his palms of his hands, and then of course let me show you his belly. You can head on over to the website to see all of his pictures, but yeah, he's got really good like mottling and stuff, and you know the expectations, you know, I mean, this is not a reborn doll kit. This is a 35-year-old doll that I got from Goodwill, so you know it was a little bit, you know, more difficult to paint, so and I did want to keep him looking more like a doll and didn't want to go with all the bells and whistles to make him super reborn. This doll would be perfect for a younger collector that wants, you know, one of their first reborn dolls. So definitely very cute. I'm especially loving the eyes. The weight has been added to this doll now. It's about 5 pounds, so it feels nice and realistic. So, but yeah, and as I said in the listing, even though it is all vinyl, I definitely would not recommend bathing this doll because it does have stuffing and fine glass beads inside. Also, putting it together, it's a little bit loose on the sides here where the joints are, but it is enclosed inside, so if it were to pop out, none of the beads would fall out. It's actually just a tiny hole and you can just pop it right back in. So again, this doll is vintage. He may look like a newborn, but he is, you know, about 35 years old. So if you guys are interested, please head on over to the website, pumpkinsparklesbabies.com. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.